Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 119. We are back. It's been a while since I played WoW. It's been 7-8 days, I think, something like that. I got moved to the night shift for a week, just kind of out of nowhere, because my trainer on day shift took a vacation, so the only other trainer was on nights, so I had to like flip my schedule out of nowhere. Work until like 2 a.m. most nights, and then I'd get off, and by the time I was exhausted, feet hurt, had to wake up the next day to go to work. So I finally have 2 days off, and then I go back to a normal schedule of like 5 a.m., which is nice to me because then I get off, have the afternoon, still have time to maybe record a WoW video or two. But I've been on that Coke Zero recently, God. Anyways, we're back. It's been a while, but we're back. So last time we had, that's right, we just got into Ashara, and we have some stuff to do in here. So let's go back. I think we actually did a lot of Ashara in general. I mean, there wasn't much to do here, and I think we just have like 1 or 2 quests here. I forgot that last time we traveled to Ashara, and I started it up and almost finished it, so let's head back, finish it up, and then after Ashara, I think we said we're going to Ngoro. I think that's probably the next best area for us, but I also want to go to Orgrimmar, turn this in. I want to go to Thunderbluff, turn this in. What else? Maybe we should just go back and try and do Mori's Key. I mean, we're 10 levels above now, so it shouldn't be too bad, but they are still elites that hit pretty dang hard, so I don't know, we have a lot to do. A lot to do. We also have, what is this, Burning Steps? Yeah. A lot of these higher level elite quests I'm not really familiar with, and I don't really know how difficult they are, what they entail, because like some elite quests are simple, some elite quests are like almost guaranteed death sentences, and I've only really felt comfortable doing the quests that I'm familiar with throughout this playthrough. Doing some of these quests that I have no idea, I feel like I need to do research and see how difficult it is. Are there any like one-shot mechanics? Does the quest summon like 10 adds where they all have slows and executes and stealth canceling capability moves or so? You know, like I got to really do some research. So all these elite quests in Reventusk, I need to look, and I need to take some time and look and be like, okay, are any of these actually feasible? Like you have been ordered to slay Vile Priestess Hex and 20 of her guards. 20 elites is pretty crazy. But then you also need to kill 20 berserkers, shadow hunters, drinkers, and soul eaters. So that's 80 elites. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh my god, that's just a big time sink. And then at any time during killing those, like something could go wrong and I'm caught and die. So it's just like, you know, I don't know. We did switch our pet out to the mechanical chicken. I can't remember if we named him or not, because obviously our horse is named Bo. We had our snake, whose name is Onyx. And then I think we said Randy. I think it was like Randy the robotic chicken. I might have to watch the VOD back, but I think I said Randy, named after one of my IRL friends. And I should have cleaned my desk before I started recording. I hate having like I'm a big OCD person. I hate having a mess in front of me. It makes me feel like things are a mess. Alright. Let's check and see if General Fangfair is up, as well as looking for some ruin. I don't know what exactly we need to do for this again. That wasn't good enough for you. You know how explosive or how expensive those explosives are. They sell for, oh, never mind, fine. If you're a valuable employee, then hit the ruins of Eldorath and find me some rune that the Blood Elves we're looking for. The Naga apparently have it in their position. So it's just a random kill quest, okay. You have to kill a bunch of the Naga in these runes. And one of them will have this rune. Again, I haven't really had time, so I wasn't able to farm the other long elegant feathers. I haven't played WoW since the last time we played WoW on the channel, so I've been just too busy. The night schedule's, it's rough. I hope I don't have to go to the night schedule that much, but I'm sure if I got on it, I'd be a little more used to it over time, but I don't really like going to bed super late and then waking up and having like some of the afternoon and then having to go to work and then having some late night. It just doesn't feel good. I'd much rather get up early as hell, work all day, get off, have the afternoon, have all that time all at once, and then have to go to bed early. Nice and easy, cowboy, nice and easy. Alright, let's get poisoned up. Let's get buffed up, stamina. Let's bring out Randy, our chicken. Let's start hunting some Naga. What's nice about these Naga is they're close to our levels, so we should get pretty much full experience. And I should probably be pickpocketing as many as I can. So you know the combo, Garrote, Rupture. They have a... I don't know what she just cast on me for like 150, but... Whoa! Eye of Adagus. 5 stamina, 6 int, 12 spirit. It's a really, really good ring for a priest. That's crazy. Our second or third BOE blue? I think it's our third because we got this trinket. We also got this ring from a chest. And then we just looted that off a kill. Again, I wish I could send things to my alts. That's the one thing I wish you could do in solo self-found, but I guess it wouldn't be true solo self-found because everything has to be found on that character, but it's like, come on, I found it throughout my journey. I wish it was like a solo self-found throughout your account. That'd be nice, but I guess that is like kind of specific, but... I'm pretty sure Fangfair just roams this entire area. No, he's got... Oh, that's right. He's in this, like, interior temple. There it is. He's in the interior of this temple, excuse me. Let's just mount up. I think the rune can only drop from the sirens. So let's run in here, see if Fangfair is up. Krellin, the warlord. There's a siren or two in here. They are humanoids, so they do have a higher stealth detection. Yeah, see, we're getting like 800 experience per kill out here, which is really nice. I think some of the best experience per kill that we've gotten in the series is like up to 1,000, almost 1,000. So this is pretty good. Okay, so they have a hot they put on themselves. Some rune, there it is. Heyo. I'm not getting Fangfair on my target macro, unfortunately. But, you know, maybe another time. I really just want this sword from him, Junho's Mercy. It's a nice katana blade. It's a flat blade. But there it is. The damage on it is really good. It's 49 to 91, 2.1 speed. So it's honestly like kind of in the middle as far as speed goes. It's better than both my main hand and my offhand as far as damage. I'd probably put it in my main hand. Actually, maybe I'd probably put it in my offhand. Now that I'm really thinking about it, 2.1 isn't terribly slow for the offhand, I guess, but you also have a chance on hit to blast the target for 70 arcane damage, which when we're swinging as fast as we are with Slice and Dice and, you know, our Blade Flurry and all these things, it's going to really pick up on how much that's going to proc, as well as I'm 99% sure it doubles with our sword spec procs. So anytime we got a sword spec, it would be another chance at that arcane proc to go off, which is really nice. That means we're just going to be popping that arcane proc over and over and over, that's just so cool. But unfortunately, he's not up. We'll check him consistently, as well as, you know, we're still checking Nimar, but I haven't been over at Nimar in weeks at this point. Nimar we want for this cape. We've shown it many a times, but the Dark Hood cape. The stats on it are just crazy, right? 10 agility, 4 strength. Our current cloak is 7 agility, 8 stamina. We would lose 8 stamina, 80 health. That kind of sucks, you know, because we need health in hardcore, but that's just the damage we would get from that cape. It'd be the cape that we'd wear for the rest of the game for sure, but we've been hunting for that cape since like level 30. I found Namar once, and unfortunately I didn't get the cape. I got, what was it? Let's see. The headdress? Yeah, Namar's tribal headdress. Which looks cool, but it's just, you know, it's not of any use for us. Now I'm kind of getting myself lost here. Where are we going? Trying to get out of this canyon. Here we go, I think. I need encoded fragments. It's part of my rogue quest. Like Minar. What drops these fragments? An elite draconic mage weaver. Alright, let's be careful. Oh, that's right. It's the oozes. I don't think I can bleed them. You can. Okay. Hopefully this has a good drop rate, because this could be an annoying quest as well. Yep, it's going to be an annoying quest. Just because I knew it. 2-minute movement speed's low. Oh my god. This quest is already like so terribly slow. There's not many oozes. They're pretty spread out. You can't farm them efficiently and like pull multiple, unfortunately. And they have a 2-minute slow disease debuff. Need to be mindful of these draconic mage weavers. Is it an attack speed? Oh my god, 50%? This is a horrific disease. Hey, scum covered bag. Mana potion, 3 of them. Does the loofah that we have cleanse diseases? I don't think it does. It bleeds, okay. It sucks that diseases aren't like castable for the most part. I'm sure some are, but most of the ones that I've come in contact with that are like this are just like instant. So as soon as it goes away, like another one could just put it on us and we can't stop that. For as long as we're trying to get these encoded fragments, we're always going to have to deal with this disease, which is annoying. Let's go ahead and do... no, just finish it. That was a terrible eviscerate. Oh, this is going to be bad. This might be another one like the feather where I'm going to have to just farm this off recording because it's going to take... it would take basically the entire episode. I'll just be running around the zone looking for oozes. Let's try and get one, and then I'll do this off recording because it's just going to take a lot of time. I can just throw some YouTube videos on or a song on or something and just grind it out, but let's try and get one, and then we'll turn this quest in, see if there's anything else here, and for the time being we'll leave Ashara if we're done. I don't want to hide these because this just helps me get back, but I do need to go see what Captain Vanessa Beltis has. But we'll see. And then after that, like I said, probably take a trip to Orgrimmar and then Thunderbluff, and then maybe go back to Stranglethorn, see if we can get Mori's Key and the Mind's Eye. I don't think we're ready for Mukla. I might be able to solo it if I lock the hell in, but I don't feel like that's the play right now. But I wouldn't mind trying Mori's Key and the King's Eye again. Oh, Cliffwalkers. And then after that, of course, like I said, Ungoro start, I think. We're really getting to the slim pickings. We've only got 5 levels left. Ungoro, I'm hoping to get to 55 before we go to Ungoro. And then Ungoro hopefully gets us to 56. After Ungoro, we could do probably Felwood, whatever is in Felwood. 51, 54, 56, 55, 51, 54, but one's an elite. 48, 55, 56. So like, yeah, Ungoro, Felwood, maybe after Felwood, Winter Spring looks pretty good. Looks pretty appealing. Then EPL, WPL, or what? WPL, EPL. And then maybe Silithus. There's not too much here that's actual, like, quests, but I guess I should go there just to see. I'd like to visit every zone if possible. I think for the most part we've been to... oh, I gotta get that. That's Rich Thorium. We gotta get that. Let's get the aggro off us, and then let's get back into this camp. You got it. You got it, big guy. You're still chasing, huh? Okay. Alright, let's think. Who do I need to kill here? Probably this? Possibly this one? I think I'm gonna need the shaman and this guy. Do they have pockets? They do. 2-point slice. Single point rupture. Then we have our finger ready for riposte procs. Just build up some combo points and Ibis. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this without. Oh. Oh baby, it's rich thorium, 293. Star Ruby, 2-piece, come on. I thought rich was supposed to be guaranteed 4. I was wrong. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and turn this into Kim Jail. Just in case that there's a follow-up quest for it. And then we'll go get 1 encoded fragment. Like I said, I'll farm those off recording as well as these long elegant feathers, and then we'll turn them in when I'm done on recording. That way at least we got a little piece of what the quest looks like, and then, you know, that way I'm not spending like 2 episodes farming quest material for 1 quest. I can just, you know, do it in some free time. 2 rich thorium veins, that's crazy. Thank you. 294 mining, huge. And this one's a 4-piece, nice. Alright, 6 thorium, 3 dense. I'm gonna have to go around. Is this the right way? Ah, there it is. I don't like this little mountain. I always get confused here. Kim Jail. Well, Bill, where's the room? You're a good employee, right? You're here to help. Don't make me think twice about paying you what we agreed upon. What? Oh, we didn't agree on anything. Oh, great. Then take your time. Just know that it'll be a lot less if you take a long time.
Ha ha! Wonderful! I'll be sure to find out what this is for and why Magus Rimtori, she's the cow that hired me, wanted it. Ha! I got you now, stinking blood elves. Kim Jail! Ha! I'll teach them who the rats are. You did good, adventurer. Thanks a bundle. Here, take this coin and be off with you. I've got some things to figure out.
Thanks, buddy. A gold and a half. 6,000 experience. That finished that up. So, for the most part, it seems Ashara's done now. This is our rogue quest. I do need to get these encoded fragments, like we said, in free time. We'll get 1 from Forest Slimes just to see what it looks like and what the rates are like. But probably over the weekend, in between doing recordings of this, Dark Souls, and whatever else I'm working on, I'll just log in and try and farm a few of these out. I'll probably try and get these and the long elegant feathers and have us set up to turn these in. I've also got some errands I need to go out and do in between during the day, but that's my personal business. Okay, how uncommon are these slimes? Because a lot of birds in Ashara, and I like it. You've got the thunderheads, you've got the hippogriffs, these like ravager, wyvern type creatures. There's a slime. Amongst all these other birds. I can already tell I'm not gonna like this quest. Big riposte. Oh, you can kick it. Okay. Good to know. Now, for future oozes, always save enough energy for kick. Not even a single bag. Come on. Or not bag, sorry. Encoded fragment. I'm so slow. Everything's gonna be able to catch up to me now. Ow. Uh-oh. Interrupted. Ah, shite. Do a quick bandage. Birds also give 800 experience. That's nice. So 8, 16, 24. A lot of money on silver items as well. Iron feathers. I feel like this might be something for leather working. Something to just kind of keep a mental note of in the future, because I do plan on having a leather working character. I think not our druid, I think our hunter is going to be a leather worker. Because leather workers actually wind up making mail, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm thinking... I think they do make some mail. But our druid, I think I had them set up to be a alchemist herbalist. I think I have it in here. Yep, so the druid, who we're going to be playing next, is going to be herbalism alchemy. Our paladin will be protection holy hybrid. They're going to be mining blacksmith. Our alliance rogue is going to be mining engineering, and they're not supposed to be combat. I think they're supposed to be assassination. So yeah, rogue is going to be mining engineering. Paladin is going to be mining blacksmithing to make themselves armor, but also be protection holy. The rogue is going to be assassination. Our druid is going to be a balance resto hybrid druid that also uses their forms like kitty and bear. Going to be herbalism alchemy. Our dwarven priest is going to be a shadow tailoring enchanting priest, so he can make like pants, armor, robes, all that kind of stuff for himself, and then enchant it. And then our mage is also going to be tailoring enchanting, and they're going to be arcane. On the horde side, we are combat, mining engineering. Yep. Our shaman is going to be enhancement. I think I'm going to do like an enhanced Ellie hybrid. We'll just say enhance Ellie. Herbalism alchemist. Our warrior is going to be arms fury, mining. Actually, I think I'm going to do arms protection. Be a arms protection hybrid warrior, where I'll also have like a sword and shield, of course, and put some points in protection, but for the most part be arms and big sword cleaving. Mining blacksmithing, of course, make their own armor. Our warlock is going to be a demonology warlock, tailoring enchanting to make their own robes and all that kind of stuff, and then enchant it. And then our hunter is going to be a marksman hunter, and then do skinning leatherworking. I think I'm going to do marksman beastmaster hybrid skinning leatherworking. But now you say the plans, right? I put it all in a macro because I'm an OCD freak, but just in case a situation like that happened where I was like, what did I say I was going to make everyone? But that way I have it kind of kept track of. But okay, disease is gone. Let's try and make sure we can always kick this disease. Just means you need to have a little more patience, or you're going to be punished for 2 minutes. There it is, nature locked. Now let's keep enough energy for gouge here. Actually, he's just dead. Dude, these fragments are a terrible drop rate. Ugh. One thing that's going to be nice about doing this quest in the future, though, or at least in my spare time, is I can just put on like some YouTube videos or a playlist or whatever and kill everything. All these Thunderhead consorts, all these Mistwing Ravagers, all the patriarchs. I can just kill everything, and every kill is going to be roughly 1,000 experience. So it's just 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's a quest right there. 4,000, 5,000. You know, that's another quest. Hey, you son of a... I greeted and thought I would kill him in time. Ugh, another 2 minutes. Whoa, didn't even see you there, buddy. Just up on the cliff, doing your job, I guess, watching. Yeah, this quest is gonna suck, but since it's a rogue quest, I really want to do it. I want to make sure it gets done. So these thundering invaders, I wonder how much experience they would give. Their names are massive. Oh, there's just not many forest oozes. This place is a little dicey. We just got mobs all around us. What is that? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Avalancheon? A roaming level 58 elite rock elemental. With ground tremor and then 3 other invaders following him around. Oof. Almost 15,000 health. No thanks. No thanks. What are these little energy openings, like portals, I guess? That was cool to see that rare. He's not a rare. He's just a roaming elite, I guess. Come on, let me get one. Thank you. Okay. We got our one. Whoops. I thought that bird was coming, so I just jumped into stealth, but let's get out of Ashara. Let's go to the major cities real quick and handle business in the cities, and then get ready to... I think actually we'll go back to Stranglethorn, and we'll try and finish Mori's eye and or Mori's leg in the mind's eye. Sounds like a band. I think I took them off our trackers, so... Yeah, it's Mori's key, excuse me. The mind's eye. Maybe message in the bottle, but... Wait, no, this is King Mukla. That's right. Probably in between flying, I'll like pause the video and look at other people trying to solo Mukla and see how difficult that actually looks and what level they did it and kind of assess the damage. If he can be CC'd, these kind of things. Mithril, can I get down there safely? Yeah, we'll take you out. That does look like a long drop. That's a bit of a drop. Oh, that soundtrack comes in. 3 iron feathers. Our hearth is set for Splinter Tree. Let's just go ahead and get it on cooldown. We're not going to be hearthing for a while, so we might as well just go ahead and get out of here. There's Randy.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
I appreciate it, sister, but I gotta go. I gotta go. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. It sucks, but sell it. That hurt so much to do, but that room would be crazy on a priest. Ugh, that would have been so good on my priest. We're definitely playing. We're playing a dwarven priest on hardcore in the future, obviously, but he's going to be a shadow priest, and I'm very excited for it. So we'll just fly for this one. I'm not gonna pause the video or anything like that since Orgrimmar is right here, but we'll go talk to Jezramon, and then I think he had a quest. Yep, the White Ravasaur clause. That's in Ungoro. We dropped it. We took this quest a long time ago, and then we dropped it because I was like, well, we're not gonna go to Ungoro just yet. Now's our time to go to Ungoro, so we will pick it up. We have some quests here. Call to the Plaguelands, not yet. The New Frontier. Speak to Archdruid Hamel Rune Totem in the Elder's Rise, and that's going to open up a very long chain of quests, which is perfect because we're going to Thunderbluff now. Then also go to Camp Mayahe in Feralis. We'll pick that up just because it's a free 1500 goal or experience, excuse me. But it's going to chain into a dungeon quest, which I'm sure is going to be Dire Maul. Can't do it, so we just won't accept the Dire Maul part. But it's a free 1500. We're heading down that way anyways. We might as well pick it up. A lot of quests. What about Betrayed? This is in Ashara. Oh, I should have took that earlier. What about this? This is Silithus. Nope. So, Warcaller Gorlak. Let's add him to the target macro. Gorak? Is that it? Gorlak, sorry. Let's just spam the macro. We'll find them eventually. It seems like they roam the entire city, actually. Oof. Alright, let's poke around. Bam, bam, bam. I think we got training in Stranglethorn. I don't think I need any training. Yep. We're good until 56. At 56, we're going to pick up Eviscerate and probably Expose Armor. Yeah, we'll definitely do Expose Armor. That's one that we use like somewhat consistently. There's not much left. Oh. I don't see him, but I'm targeting him. Oh, there he is. Let's do...
Greetings and salutations, hero. I have the latest news from both continents and points beyond for your consideration.
Thank you, Warcaller. Let's do the New Frontier first.
Attention, heroes. The Cenarian Circle seeks able-bodied individuals to assist them in exploring the vast new frontiers of Kalimdor. A forbidden wasteland of unimaginable dangers lies far to the west of Tanaris and Gadgetsan, and the Circle needs willing and honorable proxies to act in their stead. All interested individuals should seek audience with the Cenarian Circle. Speak with the Archdruid Hamul Rune Totem on the Elder's Rise of Thunder Bluff for more information.
Sounds like Ungoro, but I also wonder if they're talking about Silithus. And then Camp Moyai.
Talo Thornhoof, a Tauren
We know
elder
Talo.
in Feralis, sends a request for aid. He offered few details, but he did say that he needs agents for a matter both delicate and dire. Serve the Horde, adventurer. Go to Camp Mohache in Feralis and speak with Talo.
We'll do it, baby. Alright, and then Jezramon is upstairs. Gorgeld. Jezramon.
I give you warm greetings, adventurer, as does the Shattered Hand. Do not look so surprised, adventurer. There be
What's the
shadows
Shattered
even on
Hand?
the highest perches of Orgrimmar. Something must hide there. The Shattered Hand take that role willingly. Thrall, even in his good heart, acknowledged that the hand be necessary to ensure Orc and Troll safety. But you not here to talk about my business. You here for something else.
I have a delivery. Yeah? What you be needing, man? I got many things to be taken care of today, and you not be on my agenda as one of them. Pester me, and I make sure that changes. I have this tablet you might want to look at.
Ah, Jedika be sending her package all the way from Azura. Good, I be waiting on this. Jedika, now that be a fine woman. Deadly, too. What could be better?
Cool daggers.
The tablet be in perfect condition. You make a good messenger, adventurer.
This guy has some sick daggers.
Take this letter to Jedika. Let her know that our deal has been beneficial, and I be pleased with her work. You tell her she come back to Orgrimmar fast, and Jesrimon make sure he take good care of her. Tell her that, and maybe in the future, I have need of your services again, adventurer.
Right. Bone-bladed weapons.
Maybe there be something you can do for the hand now that me think about it. Yes, Jesrimon could use your help for sure. In Ungoro Crater, there be raptors with deadly claws. Some of those raptors sometimes have white claws instead of ones black like death. The hand have clients that like weapons.
Clients.
From claws. Bring me many of those white claws and me pay you
White
good
claw?
coin. Do it fast enough and maybe me help you in other ways.
So we could take the ring, but I still think our current rings are better than this white bone band, so I think I'm going to take the white bone shredders. They're a fist weapon we'll actually use to level up our fist skill. They're really good, actually. They're actually better than my scimitar, I think. I don't think it's better than my main hand, but maybe. The stats, it's a great stat stick, and it's very fast, so it'd be good in the offhand. Yeah, this is probably what we're going to switch to as far as weapons. We'll have a sword and claws, which is sick. That's so cool. Rip. Oh, that's sick. And then, of course, we could take the spear. You don't see very many spears throughout the game, so hopefully, you know, in the future when I'm playing the warrior, we might do this quest and then take this spear. Who'd they make this for? 21 stamina, 3 int. Is this for like a druid? Can druids even use spears? This is a polearm. Excuse me, yeah, polearm. I don't think anyone but warriors can use polearms. Maybe paladins? Maybe this is a paladin, but Horde doesn't have paladins, so shamans can't use polearms, but anyway, we'll go ahead and take this quest too. We also need to take this quest from Belgrim. I need to make space though. Oof. What about now? What about today? What if I believe? I'm gonna get DMCA'd. What if we got rid of... Let me see what I can get rid of. Whoops, Belgrim's outside. There's gotta be something we can get rid of. Maybe Mukla? What about super sticky? Since we're going back to Daenerys, we can take it when we get down there.
Betraying, thieving woman. That's what I call her. That's all she'll
Elf.
ever be. I may have made a grave mistake, adventurer. I trusted a blood elf. What's worse, I trusted a woman. She claimed Azara would hold great riches, powerful items. I simply send some warriors with her to protect her, and I would be rewarded. Well, look who's the fool. She's killed them all. I want vengeance, adventurer, but I can't afford to send anyone else. Find Agator at Valormok, north of the Haldar encampment. He'll tell you more.
Right. That'll open up more quests in Ashara, so maybe we go ahead and do that now. Both of these are sealed. The text is written in an arcane language, so I can't read that just yet. And I think that's just about it. I'm gonna hide the bounty. We'll keep these up, because we're gonna take these in the future. Tell you what, let's go ahead and smelt this stuff real quick. I'll probably play a little longer than an hour tonight because we haven't played in a while and I actually have some time off, so let's go ahead and smelt this stuff down and then we'll head back to Ashara. We'll talk to Agator, bring Jezramon's payment back, see what chain she'll open up. They'll probably have us killing some blood elves, I imagine. Maybe we'll run down here and see what Vanessa's repeatable quest is. Defend her quest, her crew, and the Horizon Scout Passengers against the Naga attack. She has to survive. Might just be fun to try that quest and see what you get from it, and then, you know, at least once we do it once, it's not good experience, but just to see what the quest is and experience it. Because I've never done it, but if it's too hard, we would just vanish and let them die, sadly, but we'll go to the major cities, we'll go back to Ashara, tie this business up. 6 more points until we're maxed out on mining, so 6 more thorium nodes. That's really exciting. Little bit of thorium in my life. Then we'll make some dust. I think we're still okay on poisons. I don't need to like make a new batch. Throne is okay. We got a fresh stack. Dense blasting powder is rough, man. Oh. Can make some widgets. I thought solid blasting powder was bad. No, man. Alright, Steel Fury, take it easy. Make a few of these. Put everything up in our bank so we actually have some bag space to work with. Put some more potions in our bank because we've got so many of these potions. I should probably pick up some new flash powder just to stock that off, but if we do, we might as well get new poisons, so I guess we should do that. We're here anyways. Who knows when we'll come back to the major capital cities. Okay. Let's go grab some new flash powder, make some new poisons. We'll grab a little more roasted quail, just be completely stocked up. Go back to the bank, drop some stuff off. Then we'll head to Thunder Bluff, and then back to Ashara. We should hit 55 tonight before the end of this recording. So that'll be nice. Then we just have 5 levels left. That's crazy. The final 5. Hey, Reckle. I need 3 of these, and then I need... so what do we need? 2, 10, 12, and then 2 of these. So give me 15 vials. And then 12 times 3, 24, 36 dust of deterioration. So 20 and 16. Then we also need 2 of these, so give me 6. Then I'll have 1 vial left over, which isn't too bad. I don't know why you didn't create all. I hit create all. I'll make some more mage weave real quick while I have the cloth, and then put the rest up. We've got like, yeah, 160, 173 total, but I'll probably just sell the silk. We've got 40 in the bank, and I just can't really... I could go farm it if I ever need it in the future, but rune cloth is the main, name of the game now. Mage weave, it's nice to have a bunch for any of our crafting, but... Well, while I'm on the ground, let's make 2 of these. That'll restock our mage weave. $273 on the first aid. Got a little freebie point there. The final like 20, 30 points are going to be probably rune cloth, regular rune cloth, and then heavy rune cloth. These bandages are really good. So basically over 8 seconds heal me half my entire health. It's really nice. Because you figure, gouge we get 5.5 seconds, so I almost get that full bandage off. I get like roughly, for gouge to go off and then for me to press the button and it actually start healing, I get about 5 seconds worth of healing. So we lose 3 seconds on this. So basically to me this reads like it's an 800 point heal in combat. Oops. Sorry, Zamja. Sell those. Now we're stocked up on the quail. Last thing to do, go to the bank, drop the stuff off. Bags are looking right. Let's change that order there. Just looks better this way. It is dead right now in town.
Besides the grunts outside, my brothers and I fought at the Battle of Hyjal. Any who seek to steal from the bank must face us first.
He loves that story. Always tells me about it every time I come here. Boom, bam, bop, bam. Honestly, I'm just going to get rid of that, because I'm going to need more space for mithril instead of, well, mithril and thorium, and not really iron. But, yeah, bank space is getting full here, man. It is getting full here. I need to start using these. I guess I'm going to carry them with me and start using them. I guess I'll keep 2. I'll use the strength and the spirit. Alright, well, we need to make some space with the bank materials soon. We've got quite a few of them. Alright, off to Thunderbluff. I'll probably pause as we fly so I can do some research on some of these elite quests and some other stuff that I'm interested in. And then we'll resume in Thunderbluff. And then when we handle our business in Thunderbluff, I'll fly back to Ashara. I'll probably pause again, and then we'll finish up with some stuff in Ashara. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, gamers, we're back. Just touched down in California. I always do that. No, I was doing some research on King Mukla solos, and honestly, he looks super easy. So we'll probably head back to Stranglethorn after Ashara. Go ahead and try and do Mori's Key, the Mind's Eye, Solo King Mukla, because I need to make some space in our quest log. We are 20 out of 20, and I have a bunch of quests all around the world that are trying to send me to Ungoro, and I want to take those before we go to Ungoro, like Volcanic Activity. Collect 9 samples of Ungoro Ash. That's another 5,000 experience right there. We've got one Ungoro Soil right here. Collect 20 soil samples, so a lot of things that I need to get out of the quest log so we have more space, right? Magath Grim Totem. Yes, Bale? What can I do for you? You have many matters I must attend to, or I have many matters I must attend to, so please be quick.
Ah, at long last, the tablet of Beth Amara. I was wondering if my partnership with Jediga had failed, or if the poor orc had found her death in Ajara. I'm glad she was successful. Beth Amara was one of the Highborn's most influential alchemists. The wizard alone was said to have mastered transmuting metals, among other things. Take this note to Jediga. Tell her the payment will be here for her when she returns. And tell her I am pleased with her work. Go swiftly, adventurer. Tell your master I will be awaiting her here.
Sure. Magatha's payment to Jediga. Jediga. And the New Frontier.
The Earth keeps many secrets, adventurer. It is our duty to ensure that those that must remain a secret for the good of all stays as such.
The New Frontier.
Greetings, adventurer. I am pleased to see the likes of you taking an interest in the well-being of nature. Tales of your mighty deeds precede you, and you are welcomed here. Seeing you before me instills the feeling of confidence that the Cenarian Circle will get the proper aid it needs. Our connection with the Cenarian Circle in Moonglade transcends racial and political divides. Remember this, as you work on behalf of the Circle, and you will do well.
So basically that right there explains why Night Elves and Tauren are like friendly, even though they're on the Alliance and the Horde. When it comes to the Cenarian Circle, it transcends any kind of beef.
For this task, Keeper Remulos's major domo in Moonglade, Rabin Saturna, seeks aid in exploring the vast wastelands far to the west of Tanaris and Ungoro. He is located in Nighthaven, the main village of Moonglade. I want to impart on you the importance of your presence. There are growing tensions between the Night Elves of Darnassus and the Cenarian Circle in Moonglade. Look beyond racial boundaries and tap into the wisdom of your ancestors in dealings with the Circle there, adventurer. Good luck.
Speak with Rabin Saturna in the village of Nighthaven, Moonglade. Moonglade lies between Fellwood and Winterspring, accessible through a path out of Timbermaw Hold. So we're going to hold off on this for now, but we will take Ungoro Soil.
The soil of Ungoro Crater is reportedly enriched with potent magical qualities. The Cenarian Circle wants to study this soil in large quantities. Go into the wilds of Ungoro and acquire enough of it for our continued research. The rich soil will stick out in piles from time to time, and some of the beasts might have usable samples on their being. Take them all outside to Gade. Just look for the piles of dirt and the Tauren barking orders. He means well. Just don't get him riled up, though.
Right. Of course. Of course, Archdruid. Okay, let's head back to Ashara now, and we'll talk to Agator and Jediga. Turn that in, and then possibly, I guess we'll head back to Stranglethorn, and we'll wrap it up in Booty Bay for the night. And then in the next episode, I'll go ahead and try and farm out Mori's Key, as well as take a chance at the Mind's Eye, and then go solo Mukla. And possibly try and get the monogrammed sash dealt with as well. And there's one more quest we had out there. That's like an elite quest, I think.
When mounted on the back of a Wind Rider, one sees that its reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
True. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom and get a new drink, so I'm going to pause the video while we fly, and I will resume when we get to Ajara. See you guys in just a second. Alright, gamers, we're back. We touched down back in Valarmok, Ashara. Let's go ahead and jump on the old mount, old bow. Talk to Let's talk to Agator first.
The days we've spent here in Ajara are not among our best and most glorious, but we are still young and blood still courses through our veins. We shall find victory here. It is only a matter of time.
Betrayed. Ah, Belgrum wisened up and finally sent someone not in his ranks to aid us, did he? This camp used to be a dozen warriors strong, Bale, but now they're all dead. That mage, Rimtora, has slain them all. She played Belgrum like a lute. It's none of my business, but between you and I, she is quite beguiling. That's probably why I'm still out here helping Belgrum. I probably would have done the same thing. Sealed letter to Agator.
We've sent everything we had at her and her workers, but they are strong in battle. None have bothered to return. I'm assuming some have died, but I'm sure others simply ran. Cowards. But now that reinforcements have arrived, perhaps there's still something we can do. Perhaps we can still punish her for lying and betraying Belgrum. What do you say, are you in?
We're in, baby.
I thought as much.
Level 55, let's go!
Against her workers along the southern bluffs on the northern peninsula of Ajara. Kill them with bloody rage. Let them know they've betrayed the wrong allies. Do not concern yourself with her yet. She spends most of her time with her bodyguards searching Ajara. It would be prudent after you've slain her workers to find her personal camp. Scouting out where we can attack her would be wise. Perhaps there is something there we can use to provoke her.
Sounds good. So we need to kill 10 Blood Elf Reclaimers and Surveyors before we seek out Magus Rimtora's camp. Once we've found it, look for something that might be important to her that can be used to draw her into a fight. I hope she's not an elite, but if she is... Oh, it's a Rondell dagger. That's cool. Jadiga.
I'm not here because of honor, adventurer.
We've heard this. Alright, let's do Jezremon's payment first. Have you spoken to Jezremon yet? He's a bore amongst trolls, but his information is usually accurate, and his job's well-paying. If you can stand his attitude, then you stand to make some good coin from his business endeavors.
I can see he was more than pleased by the looks of his note. A little too pleased.
He's a cool troll in the Shattered Hand.
Someday I'll take time to make sure he knows
We're
how
a
much
part
I
2.
appreciate his advances also. Well, at least there's one reason to look forward to spending more time in Ajara. Here's your share of our payment.
Thank you, sister. And then Magatha's payment. Well, what did Magatha say? The old crone, I bet she was less than polite.
Ah, good. She was much more reasonable than I expected. At least towards you. I half expected her to have you punished for my insolence in sending someone in my place. She must really want that tablet. Interesting. Something to ponder another time.
Right. 3,800 experience for both of those. We also got another talent point. Excuse me. It's going into Master of Deception. Does it show me in my... No, I don't think it does. That'd have been cool though, because it does say Master of Deception rank 1. It's going up to rank 2, so now it's rank 2. Goes up to rank 3 next level, but I guess it's not something that is actively shown in my skill book. It's a hidden skill talent kind of thing. Anyways, we need to go kill some Blood Elf Reclaimers and Surveyors. So this will probably be the last thing we do for tonight. We'll go a little longer just because we haven't played in a while, and you know, I want to play, so we'll go ahead and kill the Blood Elf Reclaimers and Surveyors, and then probably head back to Splinter Tree. I'm assuming it might take 20 minutes, so if we have our hearth, we'll go ahead and use it. If not, we'll fly back to Splinter Tree, and yeah, we'll just wrap it up there for the night. If I have time, I might work on some other recordings. I might try and get the rest of these fragments or the Hippogriff feathers. I don't know. But we have 55. That's huge. 5 levels left. Only 5 left. I'm trying to, you know, line us up for being able to go into Ngoro and just have a ton of quests to do. So, you know, we've got one more to accept here in... shit. shite. Sorry. One more to accept in Ratchet. Down in Ratchet. Live Rizzlefix. It's going to be the one that gives it to us. And then there's another one to accept back into Neris. The super sticky tar that we're looking for. I don't think anywhere else has a quest. We need to go to Thallow, though. Lots to do, lots to do. Golden Sand Sam. Why isn't it tracking this quest? Where is it? Is it an Orgrimmar quest? It is, okay. I don't really want to kill any Timbermaw if I can, because I think if you get your rep up with them later, it does some stuff, and maybe killing them hurts my rep, so I'm trying not to kill... Trying to, you know, be as reserved as possible with killing Timbermaw, but... Because I'm not sure if each kill will drop my Timbermaw rep. I should have looked the last time I killed a few, but... Hopefully we get a point here. Hey, 295, 5 more points, that's huge. A 3-piece. Yeah, 3-piece is still pretty good. Alright, before we go in here, let's go ahead and buff up. Fresh instance. They are humanoids, so they'll probably run at low health, but we'll see how annoying that is, and if it's too dicey, we'll throw on a crippling. Alright, let me go. I like their attire. And that's exactly why we should be pickpocketing. I can't even open these heavy junk boxes. I think these are the ones we need for our rogue repeatable quest. I'll have to look again, but that's right. These guys have Fire Nova. It's an instant, large AoE burn that does quite a bit of damage. Fire Nova hit me for 318, yeah, so... Just need to be careful pulling too many surveyors. They could just nuke me down before I'm ready for it, so... We've killed a few of these before, though, so... They're giving roughly 800 experience. Pretty good. The Reclaimers are casters, so I can actually interrupt them. Whereas the Surveyors are kind of... They just have Nova. It's an instant. They're casters, but they don't cast anything. It's interesting. There's the Nova. I resisted it. Huge. Should probably go through the camp and just pickpocket everyone before I start opening up. I think my lock picking is kind of falling behind, but I should also take some time to like go visit an area that has lockpicks in it and work on my lockpicking. feel like we've done a pretty decent job at keeping it up with us. We're at 223 out of 275. That's not bad. Uh, 11 silver on a kill is crazy. But yeah, 223 out of 275, not that bad, but clearly we can't open these, so. There's different areas throughout the game, though, as a rogue, that you can just like naturally level up your lockpicking. And of course, there's mob brackets where you can just go through and pickpocket a bunch of mobs in a certain level bracket and get certain junk boxes, but... Oh, we've already pickpocketed you. I need to figure out where I should go for the, like, 200 bracket until, like, probably, like, 245 or something like that. I'll pull it up real quick on the side. Wow, professions... Tab back in to kick that. They're humanoid, they don't run though, that's nice. We are playing WoW Classic. We are looking for lock picking. We want to see... Okay, so from 200 to 250, it's the slag pits, the dented foot lockers. We've actually opened a few of those when we were... We attempted that elite, and it was like a really bad idea immediately. It was... Let's take a peek. Go to the Searing Gorge. There we go. It was in here, where we tried to take on... Slave Master Blackheart, I think is who it was next to the elite that we had to take on. Or it was Scald, I can't remember, but I think it was Slave Master Blackheart. It was a couple episodes back, though, at this point. Double interrupt feels huge. Kick that. You're dead. Didn't let a single cast go off. That feels so good. Kick that. Spend our combo points, then loot. Don't have the energy to kick that, unfortunately. Oof, that sucks. It is okay, though. Kick that. Just finish. Nice. Deep fried plantains. Yuck. I'm allergic to bananas IRL, so I just banana. Anytime we loot like banana bread or like any kind of like plantains, anything like that, I just immediately delete them. Couple silver, it is what it is. It sucks because I wish I could like bananas. I've tried to like them throughout my life a couple times, and every two I just get like really sick. My throat starts to get itchy. I get really bad stomach pains. And I'm just like sick for a day, a complete day. Hey, some more rune cloth. But it sucks because like bananas are in everything. Like smoothie wise, like if you're trying to get a smoothie, it's like such a good binder. And I can't have them. And it sucks. Because smoothies taste good as hell. Yoink. Big 386 crit. I think our personal best crit right now is like somewhere in the 700s. Or maybe even 900s, but I can't remember. I'm sure I'd find it on one of the VOD episodes, but I think recently we crit for like 700 or 800, and I was like, whoa! 271, it's okay. I think it was an ambush crit. I could fish him out too if I really wanted. Where's our... Oh, there it is. One box out of all these pickpockets. This will be the final reclaimer. There's another surveyor. Kick at the last second. Bleed. Riposte. Oh yeah, couple surveyors over here. That's nice. I'm scared to pull all three of these. I think we've done this camp before though, when we were like scouting around over here. That's like a week ago now though, but as far as VOD goes, I think it was like last episode or the episode before that. When we were over here just exploring, I think. That Nova is nasty, man. Ugh, how much did that one just do to me? Because it felt like it hurt. 319. Ugh, yeah. Not a fan of that Nova. Alright, we need 4 more surveyors, and we need to poke around Rimtori's camp. And then we'll get ready to wrap it up for the night. I should have pickpocketed. It's okay. I could probably handle all 3 if I have all cooldowns off and use a bomb to interrupt their casting. I need to make sure I kick one of the reclaimers because these 2 are going to cast. She's not. Let's go ahead and make sure we're topped off. I'll kick you and bring you over to these 2 and then we'll AoE you down. Let's get the pickpocket on all 3 first though. In case of potions or any kind of boxes. Let's go for the surveyor next, and you're dead. Nice. Good chunk of experience. That was basically like a quest in a second. 7, 14, 21, 2100 experience. Scale armor. Hey, there's a gold. Let's grab that mithril. That's a little 4-piece right there, with a good bit of stone in it. 6 pieces of solid stone altogether. That's what this is, the Caldore. Ah, that's right, we came over here and I was like, I wonder what this is. That's what this is, the Caldore Tome of Summoning. You begin to skim some of the pages until you come to a page that's marked by a thin black strip of silk cloth. As you try to decipher the script, you see a diagram on the bottom of one of the pages. A quick look around at the scene before you and you realize that the crystals, the circle, and even some of the other components on the ground are set up in a similar pattern as the diagram. A few more moments of thought brings a few ideas to mind, one of which brings a smile to your face. Perhaps destroying the crystals would upset the Blood Elf responsible for the slaughtering of so many orcs and the betrayal of Belgrim. You continue to decipher more of the script and pictures and realize that one of the crystals is tied to the creator of the circle. The others are tied to something far more sinister. You close the book and begin to decipher which crystal to destroy. Destroy the arcane focusing crystal tied to Magus Rimtori, and then Slayer. Afterwards, take the head of Magus Rimtori to Agator Bloodfist. Is this an elite quest? I don't think it is. Okay. Is it just a random chance thing? Right Side Gaming, let's go. Okay, just a Blood Elf Defender. It said something far more sinister, so I was like, it might be an elite or something, but... Oh, maybe it was right. Use a good bomb here. See ya. Well, we guessed right. Right side gaming, baby. It's always right. What an icon. Alright, let's head back to Agator. Magister Hawkhelm. Antilios. Didn't we see Antilios? Was that a dragon? No. Alright. Yep, let's head back, turn this in, and then head to... probably just go to Splinter Tree. Somewhere where we can rest and get our rested experience. We're already 13% into level 55. This doesn't feel like a long run, but it's actually quite a long run. It is kind of crazy how much money we've made on this character without being able to like use the auction house or anything like that. I definitely see just the amount of raw gold you can make if you're even somewhat frugal, because we weren't very frugal throughout the leveling process. Like, oh, gotta be careful there. Don't want to drop into that. Yeah, we spent money. I mean, we were prepped pretty well the whole adventure, so we always had food, potions, extra throwing knives, bombs, all these things, so. But yeah, we paid for our ground mount, our training. We've got the skills that we need as far as like we're not missing anything that is crucial in our core ability rotation. We're still missing some things as far as like, you know, leveling up backstab and feint more and stuff like that, but I don't use those abilities. Even when we're still dagger dancing, but it's mostly just for ambush, it's not for backstab, so. But yeah, I consider that we've got our skills, we bought our ground mount and our riding ability or training. We got all of our bank tabs, and we still have 63 gold currently, and nothing else to really spend it on other than training. Like, we can just learn skills, but I think once we hit 60, we'll dump all our gold into learning all of our skills, and then, you know, I really don't have anything else money will do for us. I can't use the auction house and buy better gear or anything like that, so. Agator. Such a small little horde encampment. Gruul. Loktar, brother. The days we've spent here in Ashara are not among our best and most glorious, but we are still young and blood still courses through our veins. We shall find victory here. It is only a matter of time. How goes your slaughter of the Blood Elf traitors, Bale? Have you made any progress? I hope you're the one strong enough to bring that elf to her knees. She deserves nothing but a painful death for all that she has done.
Ruh. Incredible! You've done it! Belgrim will be pleased. Finally, the spirits of dozens of our warriors can be at peace. Thank you, adventurer.
You're welcome.
Return to Belgrom in Orgrimmar. He will want to see her head for himself. We'll return there shortly. Ah, this is indeed a good day. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
Alright, well, I guess we're going back to Orgrimmar for the night. That hammer. Even if we don't use it, it sells for 3 gold.
Where would you like to fly to?
Need to take a better look at it, though. 64, 120, 2.8 speed. That's really good. We lose 6 agility, but we gain... Oh, it's a strength hammer, too. Okay, so it's actually just damage. I think we're going to be using that. We might be going to... That sucks, though, because then I lose sword spec. I gotta weigh those pros and cons, man. I'm definitely taking it. I'm gonna hold on to it, but it's more damage by quite a bit. It's slower, so you're more likely to get the high-end procs on it, but I lose out on sword spec procs, which is something to definitely think about, especially if I go to the claws in the offhand. I'm already going to be losing out on some sword spec procs there. At least if I have, you know, the Mega Slicer in the main hand, I'll at least be getting some sword spec procs, but that sucks. I need to start leveling up my gun ability too. I've got a long way to go for it, so I think I'm just gonna... I think I already used the intelligence food. Yeah, I did. I just need to start shooting shots, leveling it up. It should be a guaranteed skill up for basically all the way up until like 150, maybe 200 if I'm lucky. But you know, throwing is 255. If I can get it to around there, I'd be happy. Daggers are falling a little behind. Sword's still 271. Pretty good. Unarmed is pretty decent for... This is just purely all the times that we've been disarmed. I'd like to get this up to like 250 or 270. I mean, obviously 275 ideally, but... Alright, let's go take this to Belgrum, and then there's a bed around here in the Valley of Honor where we can wrap it up for the night. And the next stop, I think, is going to be Stranglethorn. I think next time we play, we'll just head to Stranglethorn, try and do some of this stuff, get the final bits that are going to take us into Ungoro, as in, like, what we'll probably do is, from here, we'll go to Ratchet, take this quest, catch the boat to Stranglethorn, excuse me, do our business in Stranglethorn as far as getting Mori's Key, the Mind's Eye, and killing King Mukla. Try and take on this Monogram Sash as well. And then head back and do all of Ungoro. Because we have a lot to do here. This will be at least a level, I'm sure. Belgrum? I remember you, Rogue. I asked you to go to Azshara and destroy that elf that betrayed me. That seems like many moons ago. Don't tell me that Agathor and the others are dead also.
Ha 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 ha! Look at you now, pathetic woman. I spit on your remains. Thank you, adventurer. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
They cut that out.
This is indeed a great day. I would give you a kingdom if it were in my power, but perhaps you will settle for this. Ha ha ha!
Belgrum looks down at his sack.
In a burlap sack and missing your body. You should never have betrayed Belgrum.
They cut a lot of that out over time. Okay, we get Belgrum's Hammer. Pretty sick. 7,000 experience for that quest, by the way. Whew. Probably put that up in the bank somewhere for now, but we'll worry about that next time. Magus. Is that a Smurf? Or a Twink? Sorry, not a Smurf. Let's see. No. Okay. Just a normal level 19. When I see characters at like the 19, 29, 39, 49, etc. brackets, I'm always like, is that a Smurf? I gotta see. I gotta look at the character. Because I love... Not a Smurf, a Twink. Sorry, I'm thinking of wrong lingo. I love seeing just like how juiced out their characters are for their brackets. I think my favorite twink bracket is like the 39 bracket, because man, there's some really good stuff. 39, 49. I've seen the 19 so much. You see the 19 twink bracket a lot. It's probably the most common bracket because it's easy to get to. There's not a lot of like checklist as far as like what's BIS for you and stuff like that, so you can kind of get most of it for the most part pretty easily, other than like, you know, the arena trinket and stuff like that. But the 39 bracket, the 49 bracket, those are really cool because there's like epics involved and like crazy weapons, and the damage can be insane because of the gear. But all right, guys, we're gonna call this one here for tonight. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow night, and I'll probably try and crank out a few over the weekend because it's just tougher to do while I'm working. So on my days off, I want to try and get a few done. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.